G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're following up yesterday's physical Super Saiyan 4 as a lead video, and we're going to be doing one for the Tech Gods. They're a phenomenal leader option. As you can see, Power Beyond Super Saiyan Movie Heroes picks up so many options. So what I should have done yesterday is sort of shown some alt options throughout the video, some really top tier units that we could have used. So if we scroll through here, you can see the physical Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, physical Gogeta are both really good. So is the Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku, Goten Trunks. If you're in a pinch, you could use Goku Vegeta there. Physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta there. Got the Evolution Blue Vegeta, Super Saiyan Gohan. As we continue down, even Kefla is pretty solid with her dodging as long as you're going into a event where you are able to dodge. Into Evolution Blue Vegeta, if you're going a very super heroes heavy team, you could go with the Gammas. I guess you could use the Brolys. I probably wouldn't. You got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who's an amazing support orb changer. TEQ Goku Vegeta, another rainbow orb changer. You've got the actual AGL Gogeta as well. So yeah, as we scroll through there, you can see we have a ton of really good options. I'm not going to bring like the AGL Gogeta just because I feel like I feature him on so many videos, so it's just not really fair. So what we're going to rock with is this team right here. So the physical Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, they've started off in slot 7, which is a little bit of sabotage, but because of that we're going to roll with the Super Saiyan 3 oh yeah, that's much better. We'll roll with Super Saiyan 3 Goku in slot 1 here. We'll then keep the Tech Gods on rotation, and yeah, we'll also float off the physical Super Saiyan Trio. The reason that I still like the Super Saiyan Trio is because of their ability to provide that 2-turn support. When we combine that with the fact that we're going to eventually get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out, who provides 2-turn support, we're just going to have so much support getting around. So I think that'll be really valuable going forward. This is the Vegeta Red Zone Future Saga, Trunks Saga, whatever you want to call it, stage. So I actually haven't done this one yet, so we'll be able to sort of kill off 2 birds with 1 stone here, and I'll be able to get some extra stones for my back pocket. So Tech Gods, they pretty much just do their thing. They pump out 1 billion attacks. Them being supered, especially on turn 1, is 100% ideal, because that's where they do have that 1 turn of massive damage reduction. And on this particular rotation, we did also have the Tech Gods around. Not Tech Gods, sorry. We also had the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku around, who is providing that defensive support. So, bang, Super Saiyan Trio, they're pretty much like, yeah, here predominantly for their support is how I'm looking at using them on this team. Here we may as well go that into that. Oh, and we fall 1 key shy of the 24 key for Gotenks. Weird that this Goku Black didn't attack in either of the first slots here, and that actually does sabotage a unit like Beast, because obviously we don't get that guaranteed additional super, we don't get the extra crit chance or the extra like just attack stats, so we do miss out on quite a bit there, but not the end of the world. The gods will come around and do a bunch of damage. That's actually probably not ideal, because we may not be able to maximize the physical Super Saiyan 4. It's tough to say, because on that first turn we do have the guaranteed additional super. Like, obviously we want to be getting that and getting as many supers as we possibly can. Oh, so there, true, Beast got hit, which meant that everyone was going to get the extra key. So Gotenks does hit 24 key. So that's sort of like my thinking there when we're doing just 4 million normals. Because by the time Gotenks gets this super off, so he's at a 19 million attack stat here. Guaranteed crit, fires off a guaranteed additional. Yeah. So physical Super Saiyan 4s aren't going to get a real opportunity to fire off a ton of super attacks. Especially if this could get the finish, that would be crazily ideal. Or even if Goku Black was to super us and we could get the counter off. Nope. I couldn't be that lucky. So this is just a huge waste of the physical Super Saiyan 4's first turn, which sucks. But anyway, we'll do that into that. Into that, we'll float off my TEQ gods, and we'll move on to this next rotation. So, not ideal, but you win some, you lose some. So, compare, we get the finish. Now, let's see. Just out of interest, if we go, ooh, look at that orb changing. So what we can do is we can go like that. We just have a quick look at the TEQ gods. They're already up to 1,000,000 defense. We'll slide them in there, and then that gets us to 24 key there. So from there we've got all of those physical key spheres next rotation, where we'll be able to throw in the took damage there. We'll be able to give that to the physical Super Saiyan 4s. They'll be able to heal us up. And yeah, we'll be back to cooking. As I said before, we've got the gods on rotation. We've also got Beast on this turn. So the Int Super Saiyan trio are going to be providing their multi-turn support. So yeah, so this rotation should look pretty good. Getting supered in slot 1 there is definitely much preferred than getting supered in slot 3 on the trio, but I think if the gods had been getting supered here in this middle slot, they would have tanked it really, really well. We got them a bunch of key, so they're going to be doing a lot of supers. They got that guard. Yeah, they're going to be looking very powerful defensively, and it's sort of an interesting one because potentially later on in the fight, I may float off Beast and just rock a double gods rotation. Transform one of them into the blues and then float off the other. Could be a pretty powerful combo, I think. So bang. In terms of what we'd come up against here, I guess we will probably get like a merged Zamasu, I think, phase would probably make sense. Who else? Is it like, I wonder if this is a 3 or a 4 phase fight is, I guess, what I'm trying to figure out with this one. So compare, we are giving Rose additional attack here and defense as well. A lot of bosses are really getting this of late. Definitely makes things tough. A lot of supers on this turn for the trio. Crazy that I actually didn't pull another copy of the Super Saiyan trio during the anniversary. So we take 47k there. We at turn 5? We are at turn 5. So what I'm going to do is pop that into that. So we'll get Gotenks' orb changing again. So what we'll do is we'll grab that into that. And even if Gotenks' orb changing is no good, we know we've got all those physical key spheres. We've got all the TEQ key spheres as well. We will be, yeah, we're situated very, very well on this rotation. Yeah, bang. Cool. Everyone's going to get the extra damage reduction support from the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so it's going to make us even more untouchable. We're firing off a decent amount of damage here with the golden great ape. Cool. We go through the transformation. The transformation that you guys always get stuck watching, because there is no ability to skip this one. So, which isn't the end of the world, because as I'm sure you've heard me say a million times, I really do love this this animation. So, bang, we go into the peak. And from there, we can grab all of these into all of those. And then, yeah, I guess we'll do that. Perfect. 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 So, we do take damage there. As I said earlier, the Super Saiyan 4s did get stooged quite a bit on their first, not only because they started off in slot 7, but on that next turn we then were only able to get off one super attack. So in terms of them versus the gods, we're really, really far behind the 8 ball with them. They've got a lot of work to do to get up to a better defensive rate. Whereas, yeah, if we compared them to the gods right now, the gods' numbers are going to be way higher. The one advantage, though, that the physical Super Saiyan 4s have is that they are next to the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so we're always going to have that damage reduction support, which is, as I've said a million times, an absolute game changer, and really one of the reasons why I was recommending people to try and get a copy of Goku, especially going forward. I think he is going to be a really, really premium option on a lot of these teams, even as just a floater with this damage reduction support. So you see we get the supers off with him there. He's now provided that support to everyone, and Gotenks has the guaranteed crits. So there's the first super. Follows up with the second, and the second should be enough to get this done, I think. Compare, so that's Rose done, and now we go into merge Zamasu. So this one does have a group attack. In terms of defenses, what about if we go like this? So that gives us a little bit of more orb changing. We can grab all of that for the dodge. So unless, and there's every chance that he could dodge cancel. I'm not 100% sure. But if we go that, that really fills up our Dokkan gauge as well. So here it is. No, he doesn't dodge cancel. You've got the guard and beast still looking dandy at this point. So here's another group attack actually. Throwback to that worldwide download celebration where the group attacks were constant with Zamasu. He used to be crazy. You'd get absolutely cooked before you were even able to do anything. The Ghost Usher was your best friend. But here we go. So the Blues, they're going to be able to fire off a crazy amount of attacks here. Just going to pour out really good damage. We've got a bunch of Rainbow Key Spheres for them, so those crits should really help take a toll on the HP bar for Zamasu here, which is good. Nothing like getting through this content that a little bit quicker. And the fact that we've got 7 out of 7 links is certainly crazy as well. I really, really do think that running the two gods together can be a pretty nutty combo. You've got, as I said, the Blues in slot 1 here, who are then able to just dodge away, and then you've got the TEQ gods in, like the base gods, I guess we'll call them, in slot 2, who are just going to be able to continue stacking their attack and defense. So, gives you a lot to work with here. Beast, we sort of then just slide off into a slot 3 unit. He's done his part for the team, which is really just to act as a slot 1 unit for us early on in the fight. And geez, if you're going up against a boss that needs to get attacked to lower his defense or attacked to get a transformation off for you to beat him quicker, this team's going to be one of your go-tos, because as you can see here, we are firing off an insane amount of supers here. Nice little crit there too. We've got the guard. This will be... I didn't keep track of which gods started off in slot 1. I think we have one more turn to guard, I think, but potentially not. But even with that being said, our defensive stats going to be looking really, really high for my TEQ gods. Ooh, so Zamasu has a defensive flaw there, so we do need to consider that when we're trying to dish out more damage. So what we can do is, I am going to transform with you. We get a little bit more orb changing. So we'll grab those there. We'll then grab those with you. And we'll pop the standby just to make sure that you're a real defensive ace here. We didn't get as many orbs. I know I could have popped that first, but I was trying to arrange it so that we were able to get sort of like so that I was guaranteeing that we were getting 24 key for the Super Saiyan 4s and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, clearly, I could have worked around that and gotten myself some extra key. I guess that was just me trying to be safer rather than sorry. So we start off with a 31 million attack stat here. That'll massively raise our attack and defense for the 4 turns, which means that we're then going to be looking even better on that next rotation. TEQ gods are going to get the benefit from having the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku Super on this turn. That is the one sad-ish thing, is that like Gogeta's never going to really benefit from Super Saiyan 4 Goku's Super, because he's always going to be in slot 1. But Kapow, you might have seen the little glitch there. We get the counter, and Kapow! A 41 million crit counter there. Then we've got a 34.5 million there. Not too shabby. We get the crit. Followed up with an additional 22 million. Yeah, as I said, this Super Saiyan 4 Goku is crazy. And we do actually get the triple super, so he should be looking really good defensively here. Kapow. Yeah, look at that, double digits. And then we know that the Super Saiyan Goku is literally untouchable right there. So the handy thing with Gotenks is we can just pop his active skill straight off the bat, and that is going to get him all of his defense. So the group attacks are going to do absolutely nothing to him there. I guess we got 7 out of 7, but we may as well pop this. I think we very well could go for the finish here. How do you got 4 there? I wonder if if we do this, maybe this could guarantee us the win. If we grab that with you, and then that, because then then we can pop that, which gets us off another 48 million crit. And then we do that. That also gets the Dokkan attack off. To be honest, I'm not even going to click the Dokkan attack. Wow, we actually got hit. Gotenks was obviously going to get hit. I would love to know the chances on that, because both of the gods just had a 77 or something like that % chance to dodge. So the fact that they just got tagged is pretty crazy. But here we go. Big time crits coming up. And this might, finish the show. Kapow, so we start off with a 23 million there. And then it's just all the additionals to follow that are really going to be the money getters. So Kapow, there's another one, 17 million on that. Get a normal, followed up with another 28 million. Maybe I should have just done the Dokkan attack just for the extra damage. Sometimes I don't really like to just sit there and watch the animation, even though it's extremely valuable. But cool, we get the dodge, and then pretty much a 25 million super for Gotenks here. Kapow, and the additional 12 key super will finish the job. So there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the TEQ gods as a leader. As I said at the start of the video, there is a ton of options that you are able to interchange into this team to make it, depending on the boss that you are going up against or who you may or may not have. So let me know any changes that you're making to this one down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.